Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So the Bronx Bombers look to match the longest. Ryan Weber will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Line to the right side, and that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
From the stretch, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning.
And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce it to the left side. Urshela fields it cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's off the Green Monster.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Torres ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the heart home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. That finds the zone, a called strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit hard, but foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Here's Cameron Maybin now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Cameron Maybin.
Slap hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, pitches a called strike. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. So Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 6. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in, Babe Ruth. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
Leading off.
first pitch coming. Here it is.
The second baseman.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there.
Staying
on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Torres is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. The third baseman.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll think better of pushing it, so he'll hold on at first with a leadoff single. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms that 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As it's grounded sharply to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Cameron Maybin.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Number 3.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here comes the Babe. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Gary Sanchez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Martinez to the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 62 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound, in my opinion. What wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Lifted in the air to center. Owings is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it bangs off the monster.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Owings comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Paxton comes set. Here he comes 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Judge is on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The second baseman.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 8-2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Owings is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as two runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. The Babe with a 2-run home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead got even wider. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
On the ground to the left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone over the monster for a home run. Stepping in now Rafael Devers.
Third baseman.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Boyd stands at second with no outs. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maybin. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Vasquez. A hit in two tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Chris Owings. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, if he's thinking RBI, what does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
In now, Gary Sanchez. High in the air out to center field. Owings is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. In now, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
He'll start things out
Red
against
Sox.
James Paxton as we get the
shortstop,
inning underway.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way is pitch number 75. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits
50.
in 3 tries so
Second
far.
baseman,
He struck out once.
Dustin Pedroia.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Voigt has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this. Dan Otero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there, and he'll make the catch to. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Standing in, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Devers
Popped up. Gregorius is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
the batter.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard toward first, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
14-3 is the final score in this one. New York put a 14 in the run column here today. James Paxton earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11.